Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be installing this crimped bob right here that I got off Amazon. And also I'm going to be reviewing ErickaJ's Hold Me Down Adhesive and also Hold Me Down Adhesive Skin Guard. After you see the clip of me installing this wig and using the glue, I'm going to go more into detail on what I like about it and if I recommend it to you guys. So without further ado, let's just get right into this video. So the wig that I'm going to be installing today is this very affordable lace front wig from Amazon. I believe the brand is called U Crown Hair. And basically I just wanted to use this affordable cheap wig because I was only keeping this in for a week. So that's the reason why. So of course with any lace install these days you're gonna have to bleach the knots, and I just picked up this 1 pack of powder bleach from the beauty supply store, and I'm just gonna use 1 pack to do this wig. And the goal is to have a thick paste, so you want to pour the whole packet of powder into the mixing container, but only put in a little bit of the developer just so it's like a thick paste, because you don't want the bleach to seep through the lace too much or else your roots are going to look over bleached. So that's what I did. I just mixed it up until I got this thick paste right here. And now I'm going to apply this thick paste onto the lace, and once I have covered the lace, I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for about 10 minutes. Now I know it's not going to be done in 10 minutes, but this is just going to give me an idea of how far along it has processed, so that way I know how much longer I need. So it took the lace about 25 minutes to process, and now I just put it on my mannequin head. As you can see, it has been, drawn on by my daughter, so please ignore that. But basically, I'm just going to pluck the wig, and I'm not going to go into detail on my plucking because honestly, I'm still learning. I don't do lace wigs enough. I really want to do more of them, but I don't do them enough to give you an in-depth tutorial on the plucking. I'm still practicing, but basically you just want to pluck the hairline until it looks natural, and you don't want to pluck in the same spot for long because then that'll create balding. And also it's okay to kind of part that hair forward and then pluck behind, a little bit behind the front row, so that way you get more plucking done. So yeah, after I did majority of the plucking, I just went ahead in with some heat protectant and started to blow dry the hair, so that way it was dry before I started to cut the bob. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, I am a sucker when it comes to that hot comb. I can't handle it. So I hot combed the part that I wanted on the mannequin head, and what I use is this Care wax stick to lay down the part that I want, and then I spray a little bit of holding spray before I go in with the hot comb, and this just lays the part down exactly how you want it and keeps it flat. I did the part like this because I really wanted the hair to lay in my face, and then also the side part, of course, because it is going to be like an asymmetrical bob. And here's how the front part of the bob is looking after it's done being molded on the mannequin head. Now, before cutting the bob, I do recommend that you try it on your head just to see how short you want the shorter side to be. So as you can see, I already made like a cut right there just to give me a guide of where I want the shortest length to be. And then the rest, I'm just going to kind of cut the bob diagonally until I get to the longer side. And I'm just using some regular hair cutting scissors and kind of doing it by eye. It's super easy, especially because I'm not trying to do like a super straight sleek bob. I'm just gonna crimp this bob, so you can't really tell if it's gonna be exactly straight. But one thing about bobs is when you're going in with scissors, make sure you're getting the underneath of the hair as well. Sometimes you just get like the outer portion of the hair, and some of the underneath of the bob is not cut, so that way it looks like choppy like. So make sure you're just cutting underneath the bob as well and cut it to your liking. So always before applying glue on your head, you always want to push back them edges, because we don't want those edges getting no glue on it and, you know, getting pulled out or anything. So I just put some holding spray on my edges to push them back before I put any glue on. So the glue and protective combo that I'm going to be using today is the ErickaJ's Hold Me Down Adhesive, as well as the Hold Me Down Adhesive Skin Guard. So before I apply the skin guard to my head, it does say to wipe your head with, or wipe your hairline with an alcohol wipe to make sure that we get any of that excess product off before applying the skin guard. I'm going to be spraying the adhesive skin guard around my hairline where the glue is going to be placed. So I just spray that around the hairline, and then I wait till it dries before moving on to the next step. So I'm just going to put a layer of glue right after my hairline, and so that way the cap can stick to my head. While I let that dry, I'm going to start sewing the back of the cap to my head, so that way when I cut the cap off, it won't like slide off my head. It'll be secure and everything. I put the blow dryer to the cap to make sure that it was completely dry before I start cutting it off. Once I felt that it was completely dry, I just took some hair scissors and start to cut that cap off my head like so. Then I just took some of my concealer and applied it onto the cap, so that way, you know, it matched my skin complexion better. Now it's time to actually apply the wig on my head. So one thing that I learned about with lace is that it's much easier to glue down in sections. So once I have the wig snug on my head, I'm going to go ahead and cut the lace in sections. So that way it's going to be easier to glue down instead of rushing to do the whole hairline at once. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the first layer of glue on this side section. And when I tell y'all, this glue, this watermelon scent one smells amazing. And I just love the smell. It smells like candy. So I'm going to apply that, smooth it out, and then wait till it clears before applying a second layer. Once that clears, it's time to tack down that first section. So now I'm just going to move on to each section and repeat these steps. I'm going to be applying 2 layers of glue, letting the first layer become tacky before applying the second layer, and then of course after applying the second layer, let that become tacky before laying down the lace. And one thing about this glue, it was very easy to work with. It was super fast drying, which I really appreciated, and overall I'm just very impressed. And then I'm just going to take that elastic band and wrap it around my head to help that lace just melt to my skin even more. I'm going to be taking this crimper that I got off Amazon to create like this crimped bob look. I just think it looks so cute and I really wanted to try it out. It's like an effortless, you know, kind of style. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is taking my hair in sections and just crimping it. Before I crimp the front section, I want to go ahead and cut the lace off to get that out of the way. And every time that I cut lace, I use a brand new razor so that way it's super sharp. And I think a razor gives a more natural look instead of, you know, scissors are more like a straight line, you know. A razor makes more of like a jagged, zigzaggy type of, you know, cut, and it just looks more natural to me. And now that I have the lace cut off, I can start to crimp the front piece now. And basically same thing as the other, you know, pieces. I just take my crimper and spray with a little bit of hairspray to make sure that it holds. And now it's time to move on to the baby hairs. I'm going to be using that same sharp razor to cut them. And what I am going to use to lay them down is the Gorilla Snot gel. I find that this gives a nice hold, but it doesn't look too stiff, if that makes any sense. So once I take my razor, I just, you know, cut the hair diagonally and start to swoop it with my comb. To finish off the style, I just want to add a little bit more concealer to my part, and that will be it. Alright you guys, so now that I've installed this unit, I absolutely love it. I believe this wig right here from Amazon, I'll have it linked down below. It was only like $100. This lace was decent, and I think it was good for the price point that I bought it for. When I talk about this glue, y'all, this is in the watermelon flavor. Well, no, it's watermelon scent because you can't eat the glue. So it's watermelon scent, and you guys, it freaking smells like candy. It smells so good, and yeah, the smell alone I just really love. Now to how it actually works. Before I apply the glue or whatever, first you use the alcohol pad to get off any grease or any other product that you may have on your skin, and then you apply the skin guard. For me, I really wanted to try because a lot of the times after I take a unit off, like my skin will have a little bit of sores on it, which nobody likes to have sores or anything on their head. So I wanted to try this skin guard to see if that would eliminate any type of irritation or anything on my skin. She does suggest that you spray it on like your arm or whatever to make sure that there's no allergic reaction before using it. So I did that and there wasn't any. It didn't burn or anything as I was putting it on, and it did dry up, and I felt like it was like, I did feel like it was like a barrier because it was a little bit like dry product I could feel or see physically. And then onto the glue. The glue dried really fast, like it's fast drying, and I did use 2 layers before laying down this wig. And I could say overall so far, just installing, we haven't got to, you know, how long it lasts and all that stuff, but just from installing it, I really like this glue. I am going to do like a week update in this video to show you guys what my hair is looking like after a week, if it's lifted up any, how has it been with maintaining it. Hopefully it does, because I really like this glue. Hey guys, I'm just jumping in real quick because I told you guys I would give you a week update. Of course, I had to like lay down my baby hairs a little bit, like touch those up, but as far as the lace is still on, it's not moving, and I have worked out, sweated, and all that stuff. My hair hasn't been irritated, my hairline hasn't been itchy or anything. Usually with other laced glues, my hair lace would be a little bit like itchy after a while, after a couple days. This one, it hasn't been itchy. This could honestly last probably another week, but I'm getting my hair done for my birthday. Yeah, I'm really overall, I'm happy with the glue, happy with this install, and I hope you guys really enjoy this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, and also leave me a comment down below letting me know of future videos you would like to see from me. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button so that way you'll be notified every time that I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching and just supporting my channel, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!